The Branding Your Business podcast is for small business owners looking to build a customer favorite brand and a value driven business. From solo shows covering marketing tactics to experts sharing their brand stories, each episode delivers actionable insights for entrepreneurs who want to impact the world. We're sharing how strategic moves and authentic connections can build a profitable business minus the burnout. Tune into the Branding Your Business podcast with me, Praise Santos McKenna of Come Plum, to design a brand your audience adores while building a life you love.
Hi, welcome back to the Branding Your Business podcast. I'm your host, Praise Santos McKenna, the founder of the branding studio Come Plum here in San Francisco, California. And today we're going to be talking about how to become an educator to elevate your brand. I want you to think about the people you admire most in your industry. They are probably educating about your industry as well. And you can also become an educator to increase your brand reach, to increase your brand awareness, to increase your brand trust and loyalty. So let's talk about why education can elevate your brand. First, it positions you as a thought leader. People know that you know your space really well. That was one of the reasons why I launched the Branding Your Business podcast, so that my clients could find me through the podcast, or if those who are considering me found me through word of mouth could be reassured about my thoughts about branding through the podcast as well. So it elevates you as a thought leader. Secondly, it builds trust with your audience. Many of you are service providers and you spend such a short time with your clients, but what if they were your audience way before they became your clients? What if they listened to your podcast or took a course from you or were in one of your masterminds? That can build such trust over time that when they connect with you as a service provider, there's a real great trust foundation already made. Thirdly, it creates marketing momentum. A lot of free platforms where you give away education, whether it's a blog post, an Instagram reel, or a podcast, can turn into paid income streams such as masterminds, courses, ebooks, etc. A question I want to ask you is that if your brand became known for one key lesson, what would it be? There's an educator I'm really loving right now. His name is David Suh, S-U-H, and he teaches about posing for the camera, and how posing is a lot of internal work and confidence first. So my jam. But he does such a good job of positioning himself as a thought leader in this space. His Instagram reels catch you on the Discover page, but then you want to learn more. I ended up signing up for his newsletter. I'm considering buying his course, and he hones in again and again on posing tips and helping your clients feel comfortable and how you can feel comfortable in front of the camera too. If you were wanting to be known for something in your industry, what would it be? A great way to think about this strategically is to think about what is that one skill people have to learn first before they hire me. So if you're a stylist and you want folks to hire you for personal styling, maybe the key skill they need to know before is how to reorganize their closet or how to look out for clothes that fit their shape. And once they learn that skill, they realize more and more how much styling can change their life, and they want to do a deep dive with you. They want to join your mastermind. They want to hire you as their personal stylist, etc. So using that example in your field, what is that one key skill people need to learn first that you could teach either paid or unpaid so that they can hire you even further? This is about longevity. Education compounds over time. There are some channels like YouTube and Pinterest, we call them a long game, that once you start posting educational videos, educational content on there, years later, it can still reap benefits. So I want you to think about what in your huge knowledge warehouse could you create into a product, whether it's first a mini thing that could be free, but then eventually become a paid product so that you can make income with your business without having to be one-on-one with people all the time. Is there a course or a masterclass that you want to create? What is that one thing? What is that one question clients ask you all the time? What is the one thing that you have to repeat yourself over and over because you see it's a common problem that people look to you as someone who has an answer to and as part of your solution in delivering that service to the client? So let's break this down even more. There are, in general, free ways and paid ways to teach. So free ways are podcasts, blog posts, Instagram reels, whereas paid channels are master classes, masterminds, which is a small group of people coming together and you mentor them and coach them. Courses are also that way too, where it is a series of recorded content that people can learn at their own pace. There are so many different ways and it keeps growing. There are also ways that you could use like Patreon, where people can pay a bumped up amount to be part of your paid content. Substack is really great for that right now too. So there's a ton of free and paid ways. But again, I think to think of strategically is what can you do to serve your audience, serve your people? And then if they want more of your services, you funnel them into paid ways that they can learn from you. Okay, this is a really general overview of how becoming an educator can elevate your brand, but I want you to do some really practical things after you've listened to this podcast. I want you to write down 3 potential teaching points, 3 potential topics that you could riff on. And then I want you to think about sequentially, what are the ones that I came away for free that I can help people with, that could be enough? What is that free piece of education that you can help serve people with to turn into a deeper form of education that people pay to learn more from you? Another thing I want you to think about is keep an eye out for the people that you're learning from. What do you love about them? What is their style of teaching? Do they use a lot of metaphors? Metaphors is a great way to take something really complicated and break it down in a way that the everyday person can learn. Remember, you are an expert in your industry and you know your mastery so well, but if you can make it digestible for your people, that will build more trust and more brand awareness. People will ask you to be the speakers at their events. People will ask you to join their summits. People will ask you to be guests on their podcast. If you can take something so complex and make it easy for them to learn, observe the people you're learning from, see their style, and then think about ways that you can break down something complicated and make it easier for your people. Again, my name is Santos McKenna. I'm the host of the Branding Your Business podcast. I'm so happy to be here, and I can't wait to see more educators elevate their brand.